Okay, so from now on, when you are looking at your STC Blackboard page, it is going to look like this. Okay, it's going to land you at the course content page rather than the Start Here page starting Friday. So if it ever shows up like this and you need to get back to Start Here, you just need to click this little tab. It'll open up and you can go back to Start Here if you like, if you need to go back and look at anything, but most of that information is also in Module 1. So Module 2 is open. If you look at Module 2, there is quite a bit of information for you to look at. Module 2, like it says here, is a deep dive into the writing process, into our first mode of writing, which is narration. There's a lot of reading in this particular module, which is why it's important that I open it up for you on Friday. Gives you plenty of time to get through there. So your module objectives, you're going to learn about the writing process. You're going to learn about the function of a thesis statement in academic writing. You're going to learn a lot about pre-writing, basic function and purpose of narration, how to use MLA format, and proper sentence structures. Okay, so reading assignments, this is pretty major here. You've got a lot of reading to do and a lot of lecture material to go through. So for chapter 4, for example, you need to read about pre-writing. Again, if you read the first chapter on reading and writing in college, you know that you can get through these chapters pretty quickly if you use the skimming or preview method, right? And so if you go through there and you just get the most important information, that's how I would read these. Okay, chapter 5 is about how to develop and support a thesis. Then chapter 11 is about narration. And I have another presentation I'll share with you about narration that's based on the chapter. I also have a couple of YouTube videos that I've already made, so I'll post those in here as well. Chapter 23 is about MLA, Modern Languages Association format, and then there's some handbook pages in there to read as well about sentence structure and fragments. Then you also you have all these lectures over here to read. Here are all the graded assignments for next week. So you have a discussion essay that's due by September 2nd, which is Wednesday, and then response is due by September 3rd. That's Thursday. Okay, so you're going to read all these lectures and learn about it, and then I will share some other videos that I have with you throughout next week, and I'll be working on that over the weekend. When you get to discussion number 2, you're going to notice that this is going to be written um, as an essay. Okay, so you're going to follow the writing process that you read about, and then basically this is going to be a draft, right? You're going to be working toward your first essay, and you're going to be sharing that in the discussion. So it's going to be kind of like, you're going to have other people reading this writing. All right, and then finally, when you get down here, it's going to take you to the narrative discussion, right? So it will become available, okay, for you when you click on that, and all you have to do is click OK, and it should launch it back up for you. So right now it's giving me a warning here, and I will make sure that's fixed for you all on my end. But as far as everything else, you just need to make sure that you go meticulously through Module 2 and make sure that you get all that stuff done. All right. If you have any questions, of course, hit me up on during virtual office hours. Write me an email, and or I'm going to try to like go back and not do quite as many reminds starting next week, but I will remind you a few times for a few things. Okay. Thank you so much for your attention, and you got a lot of work ahead of you, so I'll let you get to it.